All right, guys, so look at this picture right here. Right, this is what is coming to America soon, right? This is what the woke revolutionaries on the left want, right? In regards to the future of sports. This is a man, right? A man, not a transgender person, a man on top of a woman, right? Not a trans woman, a woman, right? In a MMA match, and I use MMA loosely, right? Because from what I saw in that fight, or these fights, I'm not sure what I saw was MMA, but this is a intergender fight that took place in Poland that has outraged a ton of MMA fans who are basically saying that this is horrific, right? It is horrific to see a man beating a woman in an MMA match, right? On top of a woman, right? Doing this, right? Grounding and pounding. And again, it's amazing that I even have to make a video like this and to say that, hey, this ain't right, right? But I have to, because the woke revolutionaries, again, if we keep going in the direction that they want us to go in, this is what's going to end up happening, right? We're going to be having MMA matches where men are just going to be fighting women, because for whatever reason, society has told us that women can compete with men in athletic sports, and it's just not true. I mean, 99% of the time, the man is going to win. And I think this right here, MMA is the absolute worst sport to be having so-called intergender fights. But let's read about this. MMA fans were left disgusted after a female fighter was battered by a male opponent during an intergender fight in Poland. One viewer described the scene as horrific as the ref was forced to stop the bite. Ula Siekacz is an arm wrestler and fitness instructor who regularly shows off her bulging biceps online. Okay, yeah, so she's one of these women that thought that, well, I'm strong, right? I got big biceps. I can curl. Therefore, I can beat a man, right? I can take on a man in the ring, right? She's one of these women that thought that, right? That's what she thought. But she got surprised. But they were not enough to defend against Piotrek Muaboy, who describes himself as 185 centimeters of pure sex. Again, this is the person they have fighting a woman in the ring. A video emerged online of the show held at a hotel in the Polish city of Częstochowa. In it, the pair can be seen trading fairly tame blows before Muaboy lands a couple of solid blows to Siekacz's face. After composing herself, she goes for a takedown, but it all goes horribly wrong. Muaboy manages to turn her and flip Siekacz onto her back. She attempts to wiggle out of his hold and throw several punches, which connect with Muaboy's head, but he manages to shrug them off and mount her before raining punches in. When Siekacz pinned down and unable to defend herself, the ref quickly runs over to call a halt to proceedings. After the video emerged online, MMA fans rushed to condemn the spectacle. One slammed, "How is this sanctioned? This is horrific." Another added, "F everyone who took part in this, and F you for posting highlights of it." Mr. B chipped in with, "What in the unrivaled F is this?" Martin wrote, "This is absurd." And another said, "This is not MMA. This was not the only man versus woman fight tonight, with the Polish Ken Michał, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, defeating Wiktoria, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, in a separate bout." All right, so I'm actually going to put a link in the description. So you guys, if you guys want to see the highlights or whatever, it's on YouTube, it's on Twitter. But this was the first fight, right, that we was just reading about. And I'm not going to play the video, because if I play the video, it's going to get blocked. But hopefully it won't get blocked if I basically show you guys again what the outcome was, which basically went like this. See this? This is the beginning. This is how it ended. That's how it ended, right? That's how it ended. Okay? That's how it ended. Now, this fight, I want you guys to take a look at this dude, right? This is Polski Ken. Okay? I don't know what his thing is. I guess he's supposed to be a Ken doll or something like that. Again, I don't know what his deal is, but again, he's fighting a woman here, and this is the beginning of the match. This is how it ended. That's how it ended. That's how it ended. Okay? This stuff is not hard to figure out, guys. It's not hard to figure out. Okay? But to the woke revolutionaries, it is. They think that it's a debate, right? Men versus women is a debate. Well, we don't know. Well, we don't know, right? It's hypothetical. We got to see what happens. Well, again, every single time it happens, we all see what happens. Women end up getting hurt, seriously hurt. And it's amazing to me how Joe Biden, went out and called the Texas bill that basically protects women in sports hateful, right? Called it hateful, said it's hateful. But yet at the same time, you mean to tell me that you support men fighting women in MMA, right? Getting beat up, getting destroyed by a man? Sounds to me like Biden might be in support of domestic violence, right? Sounds to me like Biden might be the one that's hateful. I think it's hateful when you try to twist reality because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings and you allow stuff like this to happen. You allow women to get beat up by men, right? I think that's actually what's hateful, right? I think this actually was hateful. But hey, like I said, this is what the woke revolutionaries want. This is something that I guess obviously is acceptable in Poland. This is what they want to see. And a lot of woke revolutionaries want us to be like Europe, right? So again, I wouldn't be surprised if I see this come to America. But I know for certain I would not be supporting this if this ever came to America. This is not something I want to see. So, hey, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.